All right, y'all, 1989 Fleer Rack Pack box. Real happy about this one. Picked up the rest of this box a few weeks ago. Get that Gary Carter rest in peace on the front. No cards on the bottom. What are we looking for in terms of rookies? A couple of them made the Hall of Fame in 2015. We've got John Smoltz, $1.50. Craig Biggio, $2.50. Randy Johnson, his rookie card has got some variations to it, and it wasn't noticed until a few years ago. There's a Marlboro sign that's clearly visible behind his shoulder. And that card is worth $40. I'm guessing that they forgot to block it out. I guess they're not supposed to have stuff like that. They don't want to pay royalties, I'm guessing. So according to Beckett, the original is $40. Fleer then went and tried to cover the sign with red tint and green tint. So there's two variations. But the value, according to Beckett, says NA, not available. Then there's a listing, well, Fleer then put a black box over the sign. Now, there's a listing on Beckett that says that, and also says NA, not available. However, there's a fifth listing for this card that says it's an uncorrected error card. There's some stats on it that are incorrect, but the stats were never corrected. And that card is listed at $2.50. So I'm thinking that the correction, the black box over the Marlboro sign, is probably going to be worth about $2.50. All right, so that's the Randy Johnson card. We've got Gary Sheffield, $1.50, and then the big one, other than the Randy Johnson, is the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card worth $15. Bunch of errors also in the set. Bunch of errors. Billy Ripken's the big one. If we land that, we'll take a look and see which one we have. There's 5 different versions of the Billy Ripken card. And then the checklists. If we get a checklist, we'll have to see every checklist comes in either no positions listed or with positions listed. All right, so that's going to be what we're looking for in these rack packs. We're going to do 2 videos. This will be video 1 of 2, rack pack 1 of 2. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a famous saying in my house. The wife thought it up. If something's awesome, oh yeah. If something tastes good food-wise, oh yeah. This 89 Fleer rack pack, oh yeah. All right, let's put this off to the side. 42 cards in this rack pack. Unlike the 87 Fleer rack pack that we did yesterday, which had 51 cards, these are not individually packaged. I'm sorry, they are not in wax packs. They are in cellophane, though. So I guess they're kind of like mini cellophane packs. Maybe they are 14 card, I would think, because 15 times 3 would be 45. So maybe they're 13 or 14 card packs. So we also get a For the Record trading card, which I believe is going to be in this last pack, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's get into it. Enough talking. We're already into 4 minutes and haven't even pulled any cards yet. But, you know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you got to give a little bit of information. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes it's not all about the cards. You know what, y'all? I should have probably got my scissors, huh? I just bull in a china shop. All right, y'all. Let's take a look at, I guess we'd call this cello pack number 1. Definitely thinner cellophane than what we found in that cello pack that we just opened. Be sure to check out that video, the 36 card cello pack. minor corner issues with a couple of cards, but it looks like we're going to be okay. These cards should be perfect, and they do look excellent. We start out with Jeff Hamilton. Oh yeah, these cards are Chad Kruder, Pascual Perez, juices and berries there. I believe he passed away too. Pascual did, so rest in peace to him. Steve Farr, Todd Simmons, Dave Righetti, Craig Reynolds, Devin White, Lloyd Mosby, Terry Steinbach, Juan Samuel, Rick Leach. Oh, nice. Barry Bonds. That's key. Not going to be his rookie card, but awesome to pull that card. Randy Bush. All right, here's a checklist. And I do not see any positions on this checklist. So I guess this is the variation with no positions. And our National League Western Division sticker of the Houston Astros with their team history on back. So very, very cool. On that first pack, picked up that Barry Bonds. That's key. Loving that. Pack number 2. Got some storms rolling in from the northwest. Should be okay though. Would be nice if the clouds blocked out the sun. It'd cool it down a little bit. It's a little humid right now. Got Bruce Ruffin, Pete O'Brien, Andre Thomas. Oh yeah, these cards are crisp. Loving them. Superstar Specials card. Speed and power. 40 steals, 40 home runs with Jose Canseco. This is almost like his 89 Don Ross card, his 40-40 club card. Very cool card. And then Oral Hershiser had his 59 and counting card in the 89 Don Ross set. Very cool. Todd Froworth, Tom Herr, Roger McDowell. There it is. Bill Ripken. Oh, looks like we might have the most common card. Wow, been waiting to pull this card. And that looks to be a black box over the expletive. That I won't, for any kids that are watching, I won't say, well, okay, it says Dick Face, because I got it written down here. Dick Face covered by black box, $6. All right, so we've got apparently the most common Billy Ripken card, and that's going to have that black box over it. All right, so $6. Very cool that we pulled that. We've been waiting to pull that card. Just hasn't. We've pulled Billy Ripken in just about every other set but Fleer. Got Chuck Krim. Nice. Bo Jackson, not going to be his rookie card, but big fan. Definitely throw him some love because he knows. Bob McClure, Scott Bales, Chris Sabo, Charlie Hayes. Oh, okay. Our 1989 For the Record card came in that second pack, so in this case it's Kirk Gibson. All right, we'll take that. Very nice. Is that a 6-card set? It is. Okay, very nice. And our sticker is National League Eastern Division, the St. Louis Cardinals. Good deal. Pack number 3. Pack number 3, we've got Dave Stieb, Mike Gallego, Milt Thompson, Ernie Whitt, R.J. Reynolds, Gary Gaetti. Here is another checklist. I do not see the positions on the checklist, but this is going to be for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, and the Kansas City Royals. And what was the first checklist? What was that? That was the San Diego Padres, San Francisco Giants, Houston Astros, and the Montreal Expos. Okay. But looks like they're both the variations with no positions listed. Got Vicente Palacios. I think 216. That name sounds... No, okay. Must be a different set. Edgar Martinez. This is what we were looking for in the 88 set. This was a $12 card in the 88 Fleer set. Edgar Martinez, his rookie. Not really sure why it was worth so much. Tony Pena, Ellis Burks, Ivan Calderon, Tim Burtsass, Brian Holman, Scott Bradley, and finally our sticker, National League Eastern Division with the Chicago Cubs. Nice. With their history on back. All right, so we picked up our 1989 Fleer for the record card. 6-card insert goes to Kirk Gibson. Awesome. And then for cards, we picked up Bo Jackson, always a favorite. Picked up Jose Canseco's, basically his 40-40 club card. That's cool. Superstar special. And we pulled the Billy Ripken card. Probably the most famous card in the 89 Fleer set. I don't want to say unfortunately, but we got the least valuable of the 5 variations, and that's the black box over the expletive on the bat knob. So this card is worth $6. All right, folks, there you have it. 1989 Fleer 42 card rack pack from the box. That was a good one. Went a little bit long. My apologies. Going on 12 minutes now, so let's wrap it up. Video 1 of 2. Stay tuned. We'll do video 2 of 2. Be a little bit shorter. We won't go over what we're looking for because you already saw that in the first video. Take care and stay safe.